2024 Tesla Cybertruck model first look review. Have we been punked? It turns out that March 2019 was quite a momentous occasion. That is now well over 4 years ago, and it was the last time Tesla revealed an all-new, production-ready car in the form of the Model Y crossover. It wasn't supposed to be this way, of course. The Cybertruck, Tesla's first pickup, was meant to arrive in 2021. A series of empty, jumbled promises from Elon Musk and more revised timelines than we can remember followed, and it finally arrived in the USA at the end of November 2023. While we were waiting, Ford unveiled and delivered the F-150 Lightning, GMC launched the Hummer EV, and Rivian's R1T began rolling off the production line. The Cybertruck promised impressive range and mega performance when it arrived, and now it's here with a maximum available range of 470 miles, when you buy the range extender, and a Cyberbeast trim that has 845 horsepower on tap. Is it everything we were promised? When is the 2024 Tesla Cybertruck coming out? The 2024 Tesla Cybertruck's release date has been one of the most wildly speculative topics online over the last couple of years, but it's finally actually touched down. Tesla hadn't added delivery dates to its website after removing them at the start of 2022, but we finally witnessed deliveries of the first Cybertrucks recently. The all-wheel drive model arrived first in the tail end of 2023, but the single-motor AWD version will only make it to buyers in 2025. 2024 Tesla Cybertruck price and competition. Originally, the Tesla Cybertruck's price was said to begin at an appealing MSRP of $39,990 in the USA for the single-motor variant. More than 4 years later, we know that was an all but impossible number, and we estimated it would start over $50,000. As it turns out, the rear-wheel drive Cybertruck has a starting price of $60,990, while the all-wheel drive version will cost $79,990. The 2024 Cybertruck range tops out at $99,990 for the most powerful Cyberbeast. These prices exclude potential rebates and ordering fees, the latter being $250 according to the Tesla configurator. Among rivals, the Ford F-150 Lightning begins at around $50,000 but goes all the way up to over $90,000. Rivian's R1T starts at over $73,000 for a custom-built base model, so pricing is somewhere in the middle of these. New Tesla Cybertruck exterior and colors. In June 2022, Elon Musk confirmed that the Tesla Cybertruck's exterior design was finally locked, but we haven't seen much evidence of the wedge shape being comprehensively altered. Traditional side mirrors, as required by law, are now in place on the production model, and we see the full-width LED lighting up front and at the rear that add to the uber-futuristic look of this vehicle. The basic shape we've seen remains utterly imposing, if not particularly attractive. In the years since the Tesla Cybertruck pickup was first shown, the industry has embraced regular-looking EVs more readily, whereas the Cybertruck looks almost alien. Features like in-bed storage and the brand's armor glass promises high damage tolerance, so long as you don't throw a steel ball at it, although we trust those issues are fixed on new Tesla Cybertruck pickup models. LED light strips are visible in the Cybertruck bed, and there's an available light bar that sends more than 5 football fields worth of light ahead of the Cybertruck when installed. The all-wheel drive model and the Cyberbeast have 20-inch wheels as standard, and Tesla has yet to confirm whether larger options will be made available when the configurator goes live. The Tesla Cybertruck's colors aren't known yet, but the brand doesn't offer outlandish color palettes on any of its cars, so will likely stick to the simple blacks, whites, and grays its other models wear. Given the body is supposedly stainless steel, you'll also possibly be able to buy one without paint. Tesla Cybertruck dimensions. The Tesla Cybertruck's dimensions have changed quite a bit from what we were initially expecting. According to Tesla, the Cybertruck measures 223.7 inches in length, 70.5 inches in height, and 86.6 inches in width with mirrors folded. Those numbers make it just a little larger than the Rivian R1T. Wheelbase measurements haven't been confirmed, but the AWD model has a curb weight of 6,603 pounds while the Cyberbeast is even heavier, at 6,842 pounds. With its adjustable air suspension, The Cybertruck is capable of approach/departure angles of 35/28 degrees respectively, and it has 17 inches of ground clearance. With a 6.5-foot bed, it will be able to carry payloads of up to 3,500 pounds. If these numbers hold true, it will be a superbly capable electric pickup. Tesla Cybertruck engine and performance. 3 derivatives of the Cybertruck will be on sale: a single-motor rear-wheel drive, a dual-motor all-wheel drive, and the Cyberbeast. Tesla hasn't announced specs for the AWD version other than estimating a 6.5-second benchmark sprint, but the AWD model is said to have 600 horsepower and 7,435 lb-ft of torque. The latter figure is, of course, calculated after the motor's torque has made its way to the wheels through the drivetrain. The Cybertruck has a claimed towing capacity of 11,000 pounds, a payload of 2,500 pounds, and a 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint time of 4.1 seconds. Top speed is set at 112 miles per hour. The Cyberbeast makes more power at 845 HP, and has a torque figure of 10,296 lb-ft, but towing capacity remains the same while the 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint drops to 2.6 seconds. It's worth noting that Tesla prefaces this claim by saying it's with rollout subtracted. Top speed also increases to 130 miles per hour. The odd shape of the Cybertruck is functional in terms of aerodynamics, and the truck has a drag coefficient of 0.335, which isn't as low as the R1T. It's supposed to be a capable off-roader too, so it comes with 35-inch all-terrain tires and up to 17 inches of ground clearance. Locking rear differentials, steer-by-wire, and rear-wheel steering have been confirmed, but the promised crab walk function is still up in the air. Range, charging, and battery life. Tesla attempted to uphold its reputation for class-leading range, but that said, it didn't quite deliver on its 500-mile target. The RWD model we'll see in 2025 is said to have a total range of 250 miles, but AWD models can go for 340 miles as standard, or 470 miles with the optional range extender. The extender does eat into cargo space, however. The Cyberbeast loses a few miles in terms of range, with 320 miles claimed as standard, or 440 miles with the extender option. The Cybertruck will be able to charge its battery at up to 250 kilowatts at a Tesla supercharger station, which can add around 128 miles of range in 15 minutes for the Cyberbeast and 136 miles per 15 minutes on the regular AWD. The truck is said to be able to power Tesla Cybertruck interior and cargo. The Tesla Cybertruck's interior has an almost dungeon-like appearance. In case it isn't clear, that's not a compliment. Dark colors, zero physical controls, and sharp lines have created a shockingly stark environment that yearns for some warmth. Thankfully, this should be offset by an all-glass roof that should let enough light in to counteract that. The inside of the production model may be more colorful and welcoming, but the configurator isn't available yet to show what options there are for buyers. Pictures suggest some options will be available. The Tesla Cybertruck seats 5 and should be spacious enough. Initial reports suggested there may be seating for 6 across 2 rows, but the limit is 5, according to Tesla. It appears as though second-row legroom is very generous. A large 18.5-inch Infinity touchscreen is set into the dashboards and the rear gets a 9.4-inch screen with a new user interface. Tesla says that recording studio sound dynamics are standard with the 15-speaker audio system. Other cool features worth noting are the fast charging points spread across the cabin, wireless smartphone charging, and hospital-grade HEPA cabin filters to keep 99.97% of airborne particles out of the cabin. If you remove the central touchscreen, oblong steering wheel, and pedals, there wouldn't be much left to discuss, such as the extreme minimalism in the Cybertruck. The Tesla Cybertruck's trunk space was initially pegged at 100 cubic feet of exterior, lockable storage, but production models offer 67 cubes. The difference in volume is likely because the size of the bed in production is 6 feet, not 6.5 feet as initially thought. Folding up the rear seats frees up an additional 54 cubic feet.